Hello and welcome to my little stream. It's me, your boy, Rock, once again to play Genshin Impact. We have one more story and then it's just hangout sessions and stuff like that.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Yes, Razor. You're right. So, hopefully you're gonna enjoy yourself staying here and chat with me just so we can have some interaction. Let's open the lights and hello, it's me, your boy. I'm gonna chill play this game today because it's not supposed to be anything too serious. So, why so serious? That's a reference from League of Legends from Shaco. A champion that's a clown. Makes sense. I'm also chewing on gum, so sorry for the SMR. So let's first check everything. So last time you can log this storyline now, and this is gonna be dolphins. Okay, so we get that out of the way. So last time we did some stuff and now we have some more stuff to do. The event is still going on, this event. I'm just gonna click all of these so I don't have to look at them. Well, because I'm not gonna do the event. Probably not. Maybe I will, if somebody encourages me on to do so. Okay, so now we don't have anything, so first of all, last time we played all the notes, beaten them all, and we left that for that. So, next thing will be just do the stories, then the hangouts, and everything else. And when we're done with the hangouts, it's just basically just me 100%ing again, because what else can I do at that time? So hopefully it's gonna be entertaining enough for you to stay and hang out and see what the game has in store for us when you finish every single storyline. Zap zap! It's gonna be a long, hard day of Genshin today. Then we can try to max our character to as much as possible and get some epic legendary stuff.
Oh, it's revealed. Let's light it up.
No hitting me. Last time I did some wishing as well, and it didn't go so well. Owie! First kill the minions, because the big guy I can dodge easily, but if I fight the big guy, has a lot of HP, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do anything.
Let's light it up.
And then I have so many of these tusks that I don't know what to do with them. There's a wish here. Because I'm missing very little wishes. And if I see a wish in this area, I'm gonna... Not a wish. A thing in this area, I'm gonna get it. Not... it's there. How did I not get this? So that needs to be the last one. So I need to take this one. This one. Then this one makes a whirlwind, and I can take that. Got a wish from this area. God damn. Never thought I'm gonna see the day. And there's the thingy as well. Very nice. Because I'm very close to maxing all the wishes from this area. It's not like it went everywhere yet. But I'm close. Of course I'm gonna take this flower. This flower is gonna be useful later on. Give me this. Doesn't matter. Really. I have a wish to give you. I need 7 more, and I believe I'm maxed out in this one. Okay, so let's do more daily challenges. Because I'm actually gonna try to 100% this game. Not gonna lie. Just something fun, I guess. Even though it gets a little bit boring. The streams are gonna be boring if you're gonna watch me 100% this game, but... Oh well. Like, just the map. Charge. Pew. Charge. Pew.
Think you can bully me?
Shield. Go for the arrow guys first. That's what I wanted. For the lackeys first.
Keep back!
There you get that? Nice. Now for you, lackey. God damn it, I cannot dodge it.
By royal decree. Ha! I summon thee. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Let's light it up.
Damn, I have so many of these tusks.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah. Oz reveal thyself. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Ha!
Hadouken. Okay. Well, that was a weird battle. There's one there and one in Storm Terror area. Let's go here. But most of the wishes are gonna be here in the Storm area terror. Oh, I thought I was gonna watch him sleep. Yeet. Goodbye. What? He survived? Teleport back up. I guess so.
Think you can bully me? Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
Screw your bubble.
Think you can bully me?
Blue one. Epic.
Let's light it up!
Oh, it's gonna do something, not gonna lie. Okay, that one is done. Now the main one in the city. Very epic, I know. So is everybody excited? Finally finished with all the stories? I am. Ask away. Expected of our honorary blah, blah. Why do I read this? I don't need to know this. Ta-da-dum. Some more. It's like a trial. Okay, I don't know what that just did, but I did something. Daily challenge complete. Let's go.
Adventure time!
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Let's hope so.
Thank you for completing.
No problem. So, let's start navigating. Let's do mermaids navigate. Let's see her story. So the Riding Shogun one? Or Neil? Nee? One?
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still remember this place?
Mm-hmm.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island.
Did they?
That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the
It was just
island must
a
have
few days
changed
ago.
a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Sure. I'm interested what are they doing now that they're not in war anymore.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave?
Yes.
Surely there must be another way.
No.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from, I...
Don't know.
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here I to lend a hand.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active.
You say
We've been
so.
monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams.
But now,
Can
what
we
do you do?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Oh, it's not far away. Let's ambush them, and let's first... I think the music is a little too loud. I had to change it because I was doing some stuff. Like so, or not. Oh no, not them.
Keep back! Let's light it up! By royal decree! Keep back! Keep back!
And one-shotted. I love that attack of his.
Think you can bully me?
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
Scratch that.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Ow!
I dodged that.
Yeah!
Not you, him.
Let's light it up!
Come on. And I'm gonna die.
Think you can bully me?
Oz, reveal thyself! Yeah! I summon thee! Let's light it up! Off we go! Let's light it up!
Scratch that.
Let's light it up!
Oh, because she's small.
Monster!
And he's full HP. You're fucking kidding me?
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Yeah.
Shake it and stir! Huh, I'm here. Scratch that.
Let's light it up.
Ha, cha, ha. 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 Cha, cha, ha. 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 Cha, ha.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Think you can bully me? Still can't handle your drink. Think you can bully me?
Are you a healer?
Think you can bully me?
Let's light it up.
They're not dying, it's pissing me off. They're healing each other out somehow. Is it because of you?
Let's light it up.
Scratch that. Oz, reveal thyself.
Adventures, everybody stand back.
Hey. One down, I think it was Sam that was healing them. Ah, damn it.
I summon thee. Shake it and stir.
Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Ba-da-dum. Okay, that took way longer than it should have. That healing guy. It's so much difficult.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
I think I have 2 healers that do damage.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi?
What's that?
Clemency! Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Volume?
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
Is we're still going strong?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return
True.
to normal life.
True.
About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh?
Yep.
Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden.
Sure, I will go see
I don't like
what
it one bit.
I can do.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Sally won't see our main guy. Because he died. Spoiler alert. Map. Oh, it's literally here. Hey, baby. I love doing that voice. Evening.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish 2?
Yes.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts.
I know. I'm
I
epic.
wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna.
Good.
Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I've heard people are a bit on edge this day.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. That's not an experience you forget in a hurry.
They looked death in the face.
Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice
Bazinga.
guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Look at the birds that can murder and get food.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you?
Don't know you.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
I heard people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Settled.
Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonomiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Bad job, mate. Ooh, a mission there is here.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Because no more war.
Exactly.
Bloodshed
Everyone knows
and...
you can't trust the Tenryou Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryou Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
I'm here to join you at the Victory Feast.
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably... welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Wow. But I heard it, so I know everything. Boy. What's happening here?
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
Why?
I knew something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You
How
never
so?
should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let
Wow,
alone do business
that's
here.
racist.
Take him away.
Hold on.
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look. Pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity.
How?
So we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In.
And out.
And out.
Better.
Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal, excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then,
Yeah?
but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First, I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
On that way here.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first time. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Hassan Tussas.
Well received, Your Excellency.
Oopsie daisy.
Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Of course.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you.
Do you?
Follow me.
Do you? Do you really?
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent.
Hello, Grandma. I'm gonna take your mission. Thank you. Goodbye. Damn, that's a lot of dialogue that I don't need to know. That's a lot of dialogue. Damn, this grandma likes to talk. Bum, 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 bum. Damn, this is a long talk for nothing special. Oh, finally. Oh, God. That was the longest talk I ever had with people. Any point or drawing.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Because Hilichurls are weak.
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
I don't know, else.
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what does the grand strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available.
Do we?
Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will
Exploding
depend on our
barrel.
assessment of our own abilities.
I'm gonna go for the barrels because if I do enough damage, that's great. Because if I attack him, everybody's gonna attack me either way.
With
So
an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
gunpowder.
It seems that you share my strategic sensibilities. This is my preferred tactic. It places us in the least amount of danger. Let's work together to give them the surprise of their lives.
Bow and arrow. Okay, you're a mage, so you are a mage.
Rust and rebuild.
I fucked it up.
The explosion was roughly the size I expected. Hopefully we've given them a fright.
Shake it and stir.
Allow me.
It does heal me. It's my ultimate. Does it make it dark outside?
You haven't seen the last of us.
Oh, it just made it darker.
Let's move.
No rest.
Think you can bully me? Rust and rebuild.
Pew pew pew.
Let's light it up!
Think you can bully me?
She's actually really good at healing. And goes well with my...
Covenant of the Deep.
She's powerful in her own right, and she heals. She could be very good combo with something else.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
With Razor also, yes. And it can kinda... No, but the shield is
Even the
needed.
best tactics live or die on the strength
And
of those
Fischl is really
executing
good.
them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from
Does
everyone
work.
involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
It can replace Bennett very easily. Makes it more electricity based, you know, extra zapping and stuff. But overcharge is also really good. And it's a healing thing, and I don't really need the ultimate. The ultimate is just... Yeah, but it's basically revolving around Razor's attacks, my strategy.
I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission?
I don't know.
Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
Roger that.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their... Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
That's a bit better. What am I climbing on? Fire? It's a book. There's gold everywhere.
I see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we?
So he did sell them to them?
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. energy doesn't exactly help.
Go to bed. Sleep.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Wow, you can rhyme, Paimon. Good job. Ah, really? Ah, man. There's no teleporter, but this is the best way because it's a little higher up. You can fly back. They know. Ah, you just walk through it. Nah, you just steal all their farms stuff. And they wouldn't give a care in the world. Hadouken!
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
No, it didn't. No, actually it didn't.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies.
Oof. Don't brag about it.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences.
Oof.
You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there.
Oliver
Take
Cole
him away.
said,
Time to pay up.
hello.
Hello, Oliver. Welcome to Genshin.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Of course, but I teleport.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
So I really have to take a walk. Dang. I was like, where do I need to teleport? Hadouken!
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently.
Was it?
Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Nice. Wow, that was painful.
The earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule?
Stuff.
Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
No,
Your
you're not.
Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean...
Is that her wish or your wish? That's the question.
Still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
And then everybody comes.
Your Excellency, boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Pretty much. Pretty much, yes.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today?
Yes, the 2 young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see.
Traveler.
I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Roger that.
Victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Well, so I need 10. 10. It's already 10. Next day, okay, so that's what they want. Zip. Imagine if someone would actually wait until the next day. That would be so funny. You're like, what can I do until the next day? And you can just keep time like this.
I smell
At least
rabbit.
the war has ceased for the time being. Not bad at all.
Teleport. We'll just teleport above again, as usual. Yep. Even though teleporter is right down somewhere. There. Welcome to tomorrow. This was like 5 minutes ago.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
After some more time.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
Yes.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing, and even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Yahoo! There's a lot of purple trees there. That goes with just teleporting.
This is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
Yes.
It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
What's up? I'm big. With some big.
So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
Sick, I know.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that. It's just...
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech.
You're exhausted.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Everyone was asking for much of you yesterday. Yes.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So,
I see.
whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Oh, where did I put it?
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
Really?
Do that for me? Thank you. I'm really
This
glad
book?
I came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Or get some more people to do your job, maybe.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Who knows? I'm not reading it.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just,
We saw nothing. And if we did, it was all Paimon's fault.
Here!
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Guess that's her diary or something. Good thing I didn't read it. Ha 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 ha.
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
This is the right one. Kanban, you read.
Is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plain and the plain to the south. Attack where the enemy is weak and emerges where the enemy is built.
Yes, that's the one.
Kokomi? Kokomi! Oh no! She's fallen asleep! What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner! She's got so much to do!
Let's let her rest a while. Let's wake her up. Let's
You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over.
She snores. Oof.
Things are slowly getting better. Oh,
Makes sense of her voice.
did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy!
She said free energy, so I don't think she's full. I can just teleport. What am I doing?
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Good, I don't have to listen to the speech. Never mind.
Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
I'm looking outside for my kitty cat.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
Sure,
I still
whatever.
have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
say, my big? To speak to all of you. I want some fish.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. Recently, let me think.
What do you think?
Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit,
fresh.
Fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Oh, I thought with kind.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Let's just totally ditch him so we don't have to take the fish. I want the fish. Contact me later.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
What's new? Anything to report?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed.
What did you hear?
It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's...
Deal is. Okay. Let's see what his deal is. Hey, bro, what's your deal, bro? Don't hit me. You're hurting me.
This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Run for it.
We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? Got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior.
Wow.
I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
You're drunk.
This guy. We could kill him to just have a normal conversation. What do you think?
Sure, we're hardly going to lose.
We'll see about that.
Are you sure? I'm not even using my abilities. You want to come on, you can do it. Oh look! Oh no, you missed! Oh god! What am I gonna do? Oh my god! There tomorrow. Oh, you actually pain. It was my mistake.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you.
And you're drunk.
You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
First, you need to tell me what's going on.
we made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warriors' will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun.
Did you even talk to
But we
them?
can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
No.
His point does kinda make sense, but something about
It boils down to is you're just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Pretty much.
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this.
I am.
What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
Yes.
You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person.
Yes.
But how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Damn. Somebody has problems. True. All of it is true. He has a point, but come on. They sacrificed themselves for this. Not for more war because they died.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
What do you mean? What's the matter, whatever, what's your name?
Worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
Switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention, we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
This music doesn't help.
Is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone.
Sure.
Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
The story is going way further than I thought. It's like we're just in the middle of the story. There, let's go for tomorrow, I guess. And it's tomorrow. Doesn't count, but it is tomorrow. What the hell? What the hell? Sorry. I still have a video stuck in my head. Well, you can say it was already tomorrow. No, it wasn't. Or was it? No, actually, you're right, it wasn't. I'm here. Okay.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared? Here.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was standing here for a day, not moving at all.
These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Really?
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island...
Of course.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Finally, putting end to all of this bullshitness. Right here? I cannot even teleport there. No, actually this is the tippy top of the island, so I can just glide down there. So I don't have to walk, at least. Yeah, wait. Why is this chest here? Weird. Wait a minute.
These things useful?
I guess. I don't know why that was there, because I already opened that chest. Ow, I don't know why I didn't open my wings either there. That's bullshit. Just lost HP for no reason. What's up? I'm in here.
been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to witness the peace talk.
That's right.
Witness.
She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You
Ah.
just want to take everything away from us.
They're gonna be fighting.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them. Protect Madame Kujo.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
Strike them down. What happened? What the fuck happened?
Which scenario number is this in the directive?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment.
Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went.
Why?
With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now, but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
It's not gonna be that simple, is it?
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing.
Pointless.
I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now.
It was like 2 days ago. 3 even, maybe. That makes no sense.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
And now we need to go back. Should have healed, never. Ah, man. I'm here.
Your Excellency,
You knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
Huh.
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness.
Pretty much, yes.
Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
That's something.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
You want me to read the book again? What is that all about? Oh well, we're gonna find out next time. Are you not in the hideout? So you don't want me to read the book?
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
Yes, it has.
Recovering. Slowly, but surely.
Mm-hmm.
I should be raring to go before too long.
Okay.
Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people.
Mm-hmm.
I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
Okay.
Do you think so?
Yes.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time.
Yep, that's how you do.
In short, I've still got some maturing to do.
True. And we did it. We completed the story of that. And we're out of stories, guys. We finally completed every single story. Almost jumping off of that cliff. So my next job is probably gonna be to unlock the whole map. Everywhere. Oh, more missions. So I'm probably just gonna collect the missions that are here. Let's first heal my Razor Boy. To save up for some missions for next time. To do them. And then I'm gonna just go for maxing my characters again. Because it's a daily trial. I can do this whenever I want. Hello, do you need any help? Don't worry, I'm gonna come back to you in a few days. Good friend. Yeah. Haha! Why is this talk so fucking long? God damn it. I don't care. Do you need help? Finally, we're going to the point. We'll do our best. In a couple of days. So you're gonna have to be here forever. Isn't there another mission here? There's another mission here. There it is. What the hell is this, though? This is new. I guess I'm gonna have to go up here for that. There's nothing here. What's this, though? Just a pillar. Can I burn this?
Let's light it up.
Nope. That's there forever. Voila. Almost there. Are you kidding me? Drop it. Drop it. You can't. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Almost there. Hello there, random person. I'm here to help, whatever you need help for. Just collecting missions. I still need to do the other island with the big shield, force field thing. And I also need to do the fog missions and stuff. So I have a long way to go to finish everything. That sounds scary. Blah 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 blah. All creepy. Someone wants to join. I'm not gonna accept. I learned that you can accept, and they're sometimes very nice. But the problem is, I'm still streaming. So a random guy will actually stop me from doing the thing I wanna do now. And that thing now is maximize my everything. So down there. Okay, I knew it. Why am I seeing that sign? Beautiful. I had to help my dad. He's not the techno guy like I am. Voila, another mission down there. That's gonna be for next time. So I wanted to get here, so that's why I came here. I saw some extra missions to get. It's gonna give me a chest if I do it. So I was never down there, so let's get the teleporter ready. Probably that's gonna help me. What I learned is that this thing makes me fly all around the map. So this is gonna help me. Fast travel, probably. Guess not. Not here at least. And now I can. Now I'm not gonna. Nope. Okay, so it only goes one direction. I'm busy. I also want to see what's down, deep down there. Damn it. Oh, you have flowers. I never seen you here before. Okay, so that's done. Let's go on the map. I can go there for that. I guess I'm gonna have to go there. Wait. Navigate. Haha. Got him. That's to go there. All the way up there. Nah. So if I go to the craftsmanship here, I probably can see multiple things now that I'm thinking about it. What the hell is that? That's a new enemy. Like a cannon? That's cool. Yeah, can you shoot that far? No, you can't.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Ow, exploded. What was that all about? Did that open? I'm confused, I don't know what that is. This is the temple. It's under the water, really? So I need to do the missions here before I go down there, so I can have a teleportation here. God dang it. It's gonna take a while, so I'm not gonna do that then. Okay, so what did I want to do? Yeah, maximize my characters. Oh, another mission there.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
God dang it. Missions everywhere. Hello there, traveler. Let me get down to the business you need, and then I can have it saved for later. I'm just gonna do this the whole time. Whatever. Let's go get that guy, and then we're gonna continue in the next area. No! I'm dumb. Did all of that for nothing. My God, I'm dumb. If you're wondering why I did that, because I didn't want it to navigate the other temple. Still, so I try to navigate that so I can unnavigated, so I don't have anything navigating. But it doesn't have a navigation, so it just teleported me. Oh man. I have your mission, don't worry. Or I finished the quest somehow by doing that. So I need to unlock this and that. And here I need to unlock this, whatever this is. Here. I have pinned something here. Okay, I think it's a cage or something to save people with. Or whatnot. But it's gonna take it slowly and surely. If I go more outside. So every island has its own number. I'm gonna have to 100% it eventually, everything. Cancel navigation. So I'm probably gonna have to go character, because I still need to maximize every single talent they have. Like my razor attack upgrade, I need more of these, and I can still do them. What do you mean not? But it says Thursday, Friday, Sundays. It's Sunday. I know exactly where it is.
I keep what?
It's this one. Or this one. Doesn't have it. Dang it. What do you mean, but not yet? So if I cannot do that, I guess weapon. Enhance. These things. Also not anywhere yet. Okay, so next thing. And find. Oh. Description. Don't need to know that. Then talents. I need more of these. I need to level up as max as much. Is it to level 3? No, it's higher. Oof, this is gonna take a while. Weapons. Switch. No. Oh well, what can you do? So I need more arrows. So if I go to the guidebook, navigate.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
So I guess we're gonna hunt some of those. Because I'm always running out of those arrows, goddammit. And I clicked my ultimate by accident. So that's what I'm gonna do for an hour. Zap zap. There's the guy I'm looking for.
Let's light it.
Next area. And I'm gonna keep doing this. Fighting hilly trolls. Oh, there's a rescue.
Get back. Keep back.
Okay. That one. Hadouken!
Keep back.
Spin to win, boys. Nothing? Pew! Get down there. Thank you very much. Let's continue. And the world tree here. So I can get some healing. And some flowers. Thank you. Let's continue. Is there no flower there?
Keep back.
Oh, that was it? Wow, that was fast. How far is it? Really far. Good thing I checked. You're no match for me. Let's go up. Voila. Damn, you're tough. Errors? Did I go the wrong way? Probably. Could be a thing that I did. Nope. Just nothing was there. Your weakness is gonna be plants.
Let's light it up!
Think you can bully me?
These things useful?
I don't know. Probably.
Keep back!
Demacia! That's what I wanted. Okay, next up. Storm Terror. Very nice. Ah, I smacked my finger on my mic. Very painful, guys, very painful. Almost half done. Don't mind if I do.
Keep back!
Shaking and stir.
Okay. Next up, on the other side. Didn't check the stores and stuff. He didn't give me an arrow. Oh, I guess it's above me, not under me.
Let's light it up!
Oh, come here. Means I'm gonna have to climb. And that's the biggest dick move ever. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nope, there's no possible way. Oh, chest.
Light it up!
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Was you lucky? Almost there. Oh god dang it, I hate this area. Climb so much for nothing. For nothing.
Think you can bully me?
Boom. Hadouken. Okay. Now the other ones that I saw down there. Okay. There is no next one, so at least on this area. So if I go back, all. I didn't get enough, I'm 100% sure. I want to go back to Inazuma though. Where's their craftsmanshipness? Guess him, right? Let's see what kind of weapons he can give to me. Make me. Because I never asked. Hello there, buddy, Chanfal friend. What do you make? Sure, why not? 1. I really don't have enough of those flowers. I don't know what that is either, so... Wind Catcher. Okay. One ready. What is that other thing you do? I'm looking for a handy weapon. Okay, why would I buy this? Well, I guess they have nothing that special. No, they can make a bow and stuff, or the first one you can't. Or can you? I don't know. Okay. There's a lot of healing trolls everywhere. I don't know why it just searches in here, this town. Obtain. Okay, so I had to obtain it. I don't know what that does, but it's a thing that I have now. So the best thing now is to craft up some arrows. So many of these. Probably I'm gonna need some of those as well. So Diona, talents. Voila, to level 4 it's gonna have to be. Too bad I'm out of those. Here's a big problem for me here. She's probably the same. I need normal hairs for her still. Oh, she uses these books. Interesting. And Bennett hair uses the same as Razor. Can I now get some of these? Can I craft some of them? I don't think so. I think I crafted all of them. What is this? Oh, that's to make fish bait. These are resistances. Like water resistance, ice resistance, fire resistance, electricity resistance, stone resistance, and wind resistance. Then these ones are streaming oil. It's kind of oil. Who knows what for? Reach only 45 to get those. Okay. Oh, I can craft one of this. Tail of Boris. Of Boris. What does this give me? Level 70 Wolf of the North. Ah, huh. So when I beaten him, I got that. I can also make this. Why does it only... I'm confused. I don't... Ah. That's what to get from that. So, let me check my inventory. Switch. I don't know what that's gonna do. It's only one use. So I have no clue what that does. Let's see. Upon use, emits heat for short period. Aha, that's what it does. Switch. And then if I do this, remove. So I don't have anything. Thing here. I have this here, so... Where's the other thing? It's purple. A wing. That's the food. That's some items. Is there a sorting system? Not really. There should be. Oh, here it is. Bit of a creek, blah blah blah. It's just craftable stuff. Too bad I cannot uncraft some stuff. I still have no clue what are these for. I guess for drinks or something. Drop by slime crafted. What for? Starting drop by slimes, I know. No, I was already here. So I guess I can craft one of those, whatever those are. Which one I want? Of crystallized ice for the great wolf king of the north. This land was once like the same. Craft, I guess. Use spirit lock of this one-time dream Slovent to craft ring of confirm. Okay. What did I get? There's another craftable. I don't know what that does at all. Got another hat. That's something. Another glass. Okay, let me just check something. I need to go for another guide check. Let's go. I'm gonna make a new thingy. So, Genshin Impact games already. YouTube already knows. Is there? Oopsie daisy. What are these? Artifacts. Artifacts build. Strongest Razor build. 5 months ago. I did check this. So let's see.
Any very good 4-star overall. I also want to mention that you can run Chi-Chi on the Millilith set because
Yeah,
Chi-Chi
yeah.
does heal quite a lot. You do lose out on the shield and the particles that Diona gives you, but with the new Millilith set, I would argue that there's actually a niche for Chi-Chi if you do want to run it. Lastly, for the Crow characters, I wouldn't recommend Chongyun, unless you're trying to break the Crow shield of like 11-3. Generally speaking, Chongyun... Now let's talk about Razor's builds, and we're going to start with his artifact sets. First of all, I want to say and clarify that the new Pale Flame set is really good, and usually his best in slot. What it does is gives you 25% physical damage bonus with the 2-piece, and then the 4-piece will double that effect and give you attack percent. Basically, you gain 9% attack every time your elemental skill hits an opponent. It stacks up to twice, so you get 2 stacks of this, so 18. And then once you hit the 2 stacks, you also get another 25% physical damage bonus, giving you a total of 18% attack and 50% physical damage bonus. Also, I want to mention that it is very easy to stack the 4-piece because you can press E, burst, reset your E cooldown, and then E again. And just generally speaking, Razor's E, if you tap it, has a very low cooldown. And I want to specify that while Pale Flame is the best set, substats really do matter. Because the difference between running like 2 Pale Flame with 2 Bloodstained versus a 4 Pale Flame is only that 18% attack, right? So 18% attack is good and definitely better than not having it, but it is still worse than substats, so go with whatever has best substats. But overall, Pale Flame 4-piece is the best, but if not, there are good options, which I'm going to quickly mention. 4-piece Gladiator for the good set effect, right? 35% normal attack.
Gladiator. What do I have here? Gladiator. And this is Royal Silver Winder's Strike Title.
And 80% attack is pretty good. And 4-piece Thunder Soother was my personal favorite set before Pale Flame because of the mixed damage. 35% damage increase against enemies affected by Electro is quite good. You can also mix and match some sets like the 2-piece Pale Flame with 2-piece Bloodstain, which is what I run right now. I only have 2 good Pale Flame pieces, so if I were to force myself to run a 4-piece Pale Flame, while I would get that bonus attack percent, I would lose out on good substats. Like if we look at my Bloodstain piece, these are really good substats, and swapping this out for a bad or a worse Pale Flame piece would just be a downgrade despite gaining some attack percent from the set effect. I also want to mention the Retracing Bolai set for Razor because it can be a good alternative once again depending on substats, and with the Unforged Claymore, which is a really good weapon for Razor if you have it, having that shield strength and gaining that damage when you're protected by a shield also with your weapon, right? And lastly, just in case you're watching this video very early game and you don't have like 5-star artifacts or anything, the Berserker set is a good 4-star set that I would recommend early on with
Berserker.
Razor, but as soon as you can upgrade it to 5-star artifacts, I would go the ones that I mentioned. Now,
Berserker. Okay. So Berserker is the way. Okay, so let's see. Gladiator.
Deckhand Pancake.
Hello,
said,
Deck.
Genshin Impact Amirite.
Mirite?
HarryJDGold.
Oh.
Said.
Hello, Harry.
Rock, what is that behind YOUI?
Nothing. There's nothing behind me. Berserker. Yes, that's what I need. Switch. Firm. Do I have Berserker here? Berserker. Okay, let's see. Which one of these gives me the most? This one gives me a lot of attacks and crits. I don't have any of those. So switch. And here I already have Berserker. Gives me more attack and stuff. Defense and attack. And this gives attack, defense. Critical and HP. Crit the defense. Crit and HP. Attack and energy charge. I think this one will defense and attack and crit. This one is better than flowers. I need Berserk. What do we have here? Defense, crit and crit ratio and damage. This could work. Switch. Confirm. And now the flower. Berserk. This gives me attack and defense and attack, and this gives me that. So switch. Okay. Now I have fully kitted out wait a minute. I can replace one of them because I only need 4 because it doesn't go for 5. So which one does give me the least amount of something? This gives me HP, element of power and stuff. Maybe this one. This one is also good. Gives me crit. Where is it? Here. HP and crit. This one I can probably drop. And here. This one I need to level up. So I can replace this one with something else that gives me attack damage. Like this one. So switch. Confirm. So I can have that. And I still have the 4 stack of that. And this one goes to 4 stack as well. Okay. That's a good one. So now we just need to level up this thing. Enhance. Let's go for 1 star. So how is everyone doing, Harry? Did you just come here to bully me? I have like 15 minutes left. Then you won't be able to bully me until I join your Discord call. I cannot put 4 star stuff yet because I'm gonna rather save that for some things. So it's level 10. That's good. So for Razor I'm set. Good and set. I don't have any others except for this one. What does the Berserk give me? Critical strike and critical. Yeah, that's really good on him. So that's why I had something like that before, and then when I changed to more damage and stuff, it lowered everything. So how are levels? 16, 16, 16, 16, and then this one is 10. But I still need to level up. Okay. Max HP 8000 plus, attack damage 500 plus, with defense 300, eliminator thingy. What about crit chance? I will have to test that out. Okay, what about for Diona? Diona stuff. Amazing support, complete Diona guide. 5 months ago, the most amount of views, so I guess it's good or the guy is really popular. No, it's the same guy as the last
what's
time.
up, guys? So Diona was just given free in the new event that's out right now, and it's out for
Artifact.
good options. And then we'll also talk about the specific stats you want on every artifact piece. So first of all, for her artifact sets, there are a few good options. And before we actually get into it, I want to give you guys a disclaimer, or like basically talk about some sets that don't work that some people think do. First of all, I think people know by now, but the retracing bolide set does not work with Diona. The 2-piece set increases your shield strength by 35%, but only to the character that's currently on field. So it'll buff your shield strength when you're on Diona, but as soon as you swap out, it stops working. If you want to run Retracing Bolide for a stronger shield, it has to be on your DPS character or whoever's on field, right? Because it will buff their shield, but not, like it won't work for a support Diona. Also, regarding the new Tenacity of the Millilith set, it's a very good set, but I wouldn't recommend it for Diona because you do need to be doing like sort of off-field damage to constantly proc the 4-piece, which your burst kind of can, but generally speaking, I would recommend it on another support. So with that out of the way, let's talk about her best sets. For a general Diona build, I tend to recommend a Noblesse Oblige 4-piece. The 2-piece gives you a bit more burst damage, which is whatever, but the 4-piece is amazing, buffing your party members attack by 20% for 12 seconds, which is actually pretty crazy, and it's every time you use your burst. So overall, this is the set I recommend. However, there are some other good options. First of all, Instructor can be good / better sometimes. And I run this when I'm running a reaction comp, because as soon as my Diona procs a reaction, it'll increase all my party members' elemental mastery by 120, which can be pretty huge if I'm running like a Vaporized Hu Tao or something. That being said, it is a 4-star set, so you do lose out on a lot of stats, but also that's not too big of a deal on Diona, because you can still have one 5-star piece like your Sands for energy recharge, and then you don't have to min-max your substats on Diona because she is just your healer, so running an Instructor set with a bit worse substats can not only be lower investment, but can also be optimal if you do need the Instructor set. Keep in mind, Instructor does stack with other sets, obviously, so if you have like another character on Noblesse and Diona on Instructor, it could be very good. Lastly, I want to mention Maidens. I am personally a Maidens hater because most healers in the game, and Diona's no different, but most healers in the game do tend to heal enough to where having a set that buffs your healing can be pretty like okay / pretty good at low investment. But when you're trying to maximize your characters, you don't need that bonus healing, and you'd rather give your team like attack if you can. So Maidens can be okay and can help a low investment Diona, but even then I would recommend other sets to buff your damage instead of buffing your healing. That's why, generally speaking, I like Instructor and especially Noblesse Oblige. Now for the specific artifact stats you want on every piece. Generally for Diona, good stats are energy recharge and HP. Energy recharge lets you use your burst on cooldown, HP buffs your shield.
Energy recharge and HP. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. So this one gives me HP in defense. Elemental mastery. For stacking this would be increase elemental mastery, damage by blah, blah. Elemental burst, blah blah blah. Energy recharge, so that would be great for her, but I need more defense. Let's see. That's substats.
And your burst healing. Now on top of that, crit rate can be really good, especially if you're running a Favonius bow on your Diona, because of how the effect works.
I actually am. No, am I?
So that being said, the artifact stats can sort of depend on the weapon you're running. Again, Favonius bow is an insane bow, and we'll talk about it in the weapon section, but having crit rate with that bow to make sure you constantly proc the effect is important. So that being said, here are the stats you'd normally want. For your Sands, I'd recommend energy recharge. HP can work too, just for like a stronger shield, but I like energy recharge on the Sands and is what I recommend so that you can have your burst up all the time. In terms of stat priority, I tend to prioritize having enough ER to use your burst all the time.
Energy burst.
Then having enough HP to make sure your shield is strong, and then you can get some crit rate, especially if you're running Favonius bow. So ER or HP Sands can work. energy recharge seems to be the best though for.
So I need to go strictly for energy recharge. And that's this one. Fourth stage is gonna... Let's go in the category that I have the most purples here to look. Okay, so elemental burst and Mental mastery. So this piece always have the same thing. So energy recharge. So this one. So switch. So I'm gonna have to go for elixir something. I can now go this one. Enemy reach price set current element blah blah blah. This one will also work, but I don't have that many, so so Excel's call. Okay, so this is what I need. Switch, confirm. And probably there's more elemental stats that are more useful here. Let's switch with this instead. Switch. Okay, here is this. Oh, this one is fine. I have another one here. Defense and energy recharge. Yes, switch. Okay. So if I get another one of these pieces, then I get that buff as well. And so then I can use one more for something else. Like here. So I'm mostly gonna go for defense. No, it gives me defense, it says up my attack up here. Kinda weird. I can actually switch with this. Then I have all four. So this one I mean, this one. Something with HP, so probably this. Switch. Okay. Piece set using an elemental burst energetic 2 energy for all party members, exclusive the wearer every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. This cannot stack. Okay. So now that I'm set for her, except for leveling up everything, for official, what about her? Don't build this set. Best official guide.
So as you guys know, 2 new artifact sets came out in patch 1.5, and for support official, Tenacity of Millelith is one that a lot of people have been talking about and asking me. So in this video, I wanted to clear up the confusion surrounding the artifact set and go over everything you need to know about official in a complete official guide. Now keep in mind, this will be mainly a support or sub DPS guide where her Oz is going to be like a DPS, but she's not going to be on the field all the time. I will include some tips for a main DPS official if you're interested in that. But with that out of the way, I really just want to jump right into it. So if you're new here, I want you guys to know into the new set though is talk about official's role as a character, as a support, sub DPS, whatever you want to call it. Basically, she summons Oz, and Oz will deal a ton of damage, extremely high single target damage, applies Electro very fast, and generates a lot of particles for your team. Therefore, she's fitted in comps as a burst support to help you deal more damage, especially single target. Now that that's out of the way, we can talk about the new set and why it's usually bad on official, with some exceptions. First of all, if you don't know what the set does, Tenacity of the Millelith is a new set that gives you it gives you HP, but that doesn't matter for official. But the 4-piece increases the attack of all your party members by 20% and their shield strength by 30. This lasts for 3 seconds, but you can trigger it every 0.5 seconds when your elemental skill hits an opponent. And keep in mind, for this set, you don't have to be on the field for it to activate. So you press E, Oz attacks, and then it'll constantly apply the set for everyone. Also keep in mind, if you want your Oz himself to get the buff, you should use your E, let him attack, and then recall him so that this attack buff like snapshots onto him. And so now that I explained the set, you guys can see why it looks appealing for official. This is a set that Oz can efficiently apply. He can use it very easily, activate it very easily, and basically just give your whole party members attack. The problem is, usually it's better off investing into your official's own damage than to buff your whole party member. Now I say usually because there is one exception, one main exception. But first of all, I want to say that building her other sets that give her a lot of damage, and we'll talk about this in the artifact section, but for example, Thunder Soother, giving her 35% damage is so big considering how much damage your official deals. Since official support is basically doing like as much damage as a DPS or close to it, because of her Oz, losing out on this 35% damage, or again, some other sets that we'll talk about later, is usually not worth the 20% attack that you'll gain to your party. And so despite the fact that Oz can apply the set fast, it's usually not worth it, because transforming your official into a pure support that just like kind of runs a mini noblesse set, just slightly buffing the attack of your party members instead of giving herself damage is rarely worth it. However, as with everything in Genshin, it does depend. There are some very niche or specific situations where I can recommend Millelith, so I want to clarify this because it is nuanced and I don't want to mislead anyone. If you're giving her like +0 artifacts or just low investment, you don't want to spend resources on her, and that can be worth it, you know, at low levels and stuff, you can slap Millelith on her, she'll buff her team and you don't have to think about it. But when we're talking about best official build, and when I'm giving you guys advice on how to build her, I can't advocate for this for the sole reason that it doesn't cost a lot of resources, because it isn't optimal. However, there is one situation where it's optimal, this is the exception, and that can be in a Shao comp. And even then it can depend, but giving attack percent to your Shao, making your Shao deal more damage throughout his whole burst. And remember that Shao's burst lasts a while and he wants attack because his burst gives him so much damage percent that giving attack percent is great. So I can advocate for Millelith on official in a Shao comp like specifically, but apart from that, for general official, I think Millelith is pretty bad. In theory, if your official is doing a lot less damage than the rest of your team members, let's say like 5 or 10% of your team's damage and really not contributing that much, Millelith buffing your like hyper carry can be good. But in practice, the comps where official shines in, and when you actually want to use official, it's not really in hyper carry teams, and again with the only possible exception of Shao, And whenever you're putting Fischl in a team, she's usually doing so much damage to where buffing her with good artifact sets and building her properly is not only worth the resources, but also better than just slapping Millilith on her. So to make it very clear, I think Millilith is only good on Fischl if 1, she's low invested, which again, she shouldn't be. 2, she's in a suboptimal comp where she's not doing much, which again, she shouldn't be. Or 3, and this is like the only time it can be okay, in a Shao team. But since there's so much confusion around this set, since it's new and a lot of people think it's good, I figured that I should clarify why I think it's generally bad on Fischl and why I should put it in the thumbnail and tell everyone like, hey, you probably shouldn't build this unless like this one situation. So the first thing I want to do is talk to you guys about some tips regarding Fischl, mainly some advanced gameplay tips, and go over her talents. She has been out for a while, so it won't just be like a reading of the talents, but I'll give you guys some stuff you should know. First of all, her E is
again to artifact,
depending on not only your team comps but also your substats. First of all, I want to talk about Thundering Fury. Something to keep in mind is that the 4-piece set doesn't work when Fischl is off field, so the 4-piece Thunder Fury is usually not worth it. This effect won't do much for your Fischl, and so I generally recommend you run her on the 2-piece for 15% electro damage bonus, with another 2-piece, the best one usually being Glad. 18% attack and 15% electro damage bonus buffs everything your Fischl does, and is just really good for her. Keep in mind, early game or until, like let's say your Glad substats are really bad, you can run a 2-piece Gambler for the 20% elemental skill damage. However, I do feel this is kind of overrated because remember, it is a 4-star set, so even just to run the 2-piece, you'd have to sacrifice like your Feather and substats because level 4 artifacts get worse substats. So this can be good for an early or mid-game Fischl, but I would recommend switching to 2-piece Glad whenever you can. Lastly, 4-piece Thunder Soother has the most potential on Fischl, and it's what I run if I can maintain the Electro uptime. I would only recommend running this artifact set if you can, as I said, maintain the Electro uptimes. So let's say in an Electro charge combo,
so
Thunder Soother, you have to sacrifice like your Feather.
Gambler's Brooch. So Gambler. I don't have that. So let's energy.
And substats because level 4 artifacts get worse substats. So this can be good for an early or mid-game Fischl, but I would recommend switching to 2-piece Glad whenever you can. Lastly, 4-piece Thunder Soother has the most potential on Fischl, and it's what I run if I can maintain the Electro uptime. I would only recommend running this artifact set if you can, as I said, maintain the Electro uptimes. So let's say in an Electro charge comp, or if your Fischl's C6 and you're not like removing the Electro buff on the enemies, Thunder Soother can be the most damage for you.
Thunder Soother. I'm not sure.
For general purposes, 2-piece Thunder Fury and 2-piece Glad is the best and what I recommend. Also, I just want to quickly mention that the Pale Flame set is good on her if you're running her as a main DPS, but again, that's not what we're talking about in this video, and I don't think it's optimal, but if you do run her DPS, Pale Flame is good. Be the most damage for you. But for general purposes, 2-piece Thunder Fury and 2-piece Glad is the best and what I recommend. Also,
so Gladiator. Switch with what, giving defense. Energy charge and critical damage switch with this. Confirm. Switch. Switch. So this is not really useful for official now, so I guess I'm just gonna have to find something gives me damage. This gives me elemental mastery, create damage attack. So switch. So that's official done. Now Bennett. Let's check Bennett. Ben.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my updated Bennett guide. About 4 months ago I made a Bennett guide and it was pretty good, but a lot of the information is outdated. I want to repeat before I begin that this is a support Bennett video. If you're running him DPS, obviously focus on crit and stuff, and we might talk about that in a separate video. But even as a support, there are a few different ways to build them regarding especially the last three, right? Sands, Goblet, and Circlet. So we're going to talk about that. The first thing I want to say is your most important substat on a support Bennett is energy recharge. It should be what you prioritize the most because Bennett needs a lot. If you're running a pyro carry, you can get away with less, but general rule would be like 200 or more. You might even need up to like 250 or as much as you can get so that your Bennett can use his burst all the time without having to farm particles. So the substat you should be looking for on every single piece you have is energy recharge because of how good it is on Bennett. And something to remember, as I mentioned earlier, is that your feather doesn't really matter. It doesn't increase your base attack, right? So it doesn't buff your burst. So you can leave it low level if you want, but leveling it does increase, basically gives you more better substats. So something to keep in mind. Regarding the last three pieces, I would almost always recommend energy recharge on the sands. I think it's just great, but the other two actually depend. Now, you can run something like HP with healing bonus for maximum healing, and if you need more healing on your Bennett, if you want a strong healer, that's what I would recommend. However, if you guys remember my Chi-Chi video, I say that Chi-Chi heals so much that if you're investing into her, you might as well give her damage. And while you might not want to invest in your Chi-Chi, while it might not be optimal for you, if you do want to invest in a character that already heals so much, you don't have to give them a bunch of healing bonus because they already heal enough.
Okay, so Royal and energy recharge. So I have this here, so that's great. Think I have anything Royal here. So now to Royal. Darn. Not even here. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to look for other stats. I have only 2 royals, so I can shake something to add something else. So this is the royal one. No. This is royal and I have 2 pieces of royal something. I don't have a select. I only have 1 royal stuff. Darn. I think maybe this is also... Nope. So, roll is that gonna be one off that I don't have? So, I guess I'm gonna have to look something else and keep that safe. So I need energy recharge and attack damage. Energy recharge right here. This is a defensive one. Okay. Pierce energy charge, yes. So switch. What am I gonna need? Excellency, like the previous one. And okay, I already have that one. Switch. Confirm. Switch, I guess I don't have enough. Do something like that. Okay, so that's gonna be it. So I settled up something, whatever I could. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get more purple stuff. So hopefully they enjoy. I'm gonna go test some damage, I guess, on something. Let's go somewhere and we're gonna find something. So hopefully they enjoy. I'm gonna end it here. I'm already 50 minutes over. So hopefully they enjoy. Check out my videos. I would really appreciate it. And today's video is already up. But what did I put up? I forgot, kinda. Alright, it's... No, that's what I recorded it today. So if I did that, it's a COD video. So, pre-last COD video. So check it out. I'd really appreciate it. I don't think I even uploaded it. Did I? I did. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. I don't think it is. I'm confused now. So I think I didn't even upload anything. We'll see. No, I didn't. The video was not uploaded. Or was it? Yesterday. Today it was nothing. And I had it set up somewhere. I don't know where though. Man. Oh well. Expect it a little later today. So hopefully enjoy. And see you in the next stream. Bye.